moving on to part 3 now. So, at 129th place, we have Shotgun Cut Man, which is basically a 2D platforming video game that was really fun and it was really enjoyable. But the only thing is that why it's very low and stuff is, well, it's pretty, once again, very short and stuff. So, if we go right here and stuff, to Shotgun Cut Man, which we're going to be looking at. Here it is. Shotgun Cut Man. I 100% this game, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it, honestly. The only thing, though, is that it's kind of very short, honestly, and yeah, pretty much that's it. So that's why I kind of rank it low. But it was still a really fun 2D platformer video game, but just not really having enough depth, though. But anyways, next game after this is All in a Day's World. ROM hack and stuff. World and stuff. This was some more ROM hack and stuff, and it was really enjoyable. I really had a fun time and stuff, despite it being short. But it was a pretty fun vanilla hack and stuff from start to finish, and yeah, I pretty much enjoyed it. But yeah, a great vanilla hack, and yeah. Now, next one is a bit of a special one. Mario and the Diamond Moon, my Super Mario ROM hack video game and stuff. Which is what I'm going to show here. Here it is. My Super Mario ROM hack right here. Mario and the Diamond Moon. And, yep. This is my Super Mario ROM hack. It's really weird to honestly see my Super Mario ROM hack, honestly, being mentioned. My own video game and a video game ranking list, honestly. But, yeah. For anyone who played this and gave, like, you know, some really good rating and stuff. Well, there's no ratings yet, but gave some positive comments. Thank you guys so much, honestly, despite it being made in a short time. I'm surprised you guys really enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much. That means a lot to me. So yeah, so that's Mario and the Diamond Moon stuff, my Super Mario ROM hack. And now next up, being back to the Contra stuff, which is Contra 3: The Alien Wars. That's the next game and stuff. At 126, so 127 was my Super Mario ROM hack and stuff. 128 was E-Man's ROM hack. So now Contra 3: The Alien Wars. This was an amazing 16-bit Super Nintendo 2D platform video game. It's just very short, but it's really fun running gun arcade action. And next up at 125th place, Contra Hard Corps and stuff. And of course, it's Contra 3: The Alien Wars, but now even, in my opinion, much more better now because, well, it has more, you know, like stages, more characters and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty much the same level as Contra 3: The Alien Wars, but just a bit better and stuff. So yeah, great game and stuff. Enjoyed it. At 124th place after this is F-Zero. Falco Punch. But anyways, F-Zero for the SNES and stuff. And yeah, it's a fun racing game. I really enjoyed it. It's fun to race with the opponents. And yeah, I really overall love F-Zero, and it was amazing. I enjoyed it. Next up is Batman, the video game for the NES and stuff. It's another game I enjoyed and stuff, but Batman and the video game. It was fun. The reason why I put it higher than F-Zero because of the amazing music. Don't get me wrong, I like F-Zero a bit more, but I think I might like Batman in the video game in terms of its OST. I kind of like that NES sound trip a little bit more, but I think the SNES sound trip is also just good. You know, I think I'm going to put F-Zero at 123 and Batman the video game at 124. Let me do that for a minute. There I switched the places and stuff because obviously these two games are longer than the two Contras here, than the four Contras. So yeah, another Super ROM hack at 20 place, Bounce Land, the Holy Spring. Why is it called that? But actually, the reason why it's called that is because of one thing and stuff. Central ROM hack and stuff. Bounce Land, the Holy Quest Spring. It's because it really uses one gimmick and stuff, which is basically a spring, and you bounce through the entire Super ROM hack, and that's what makes it a lot of fun, honestly. So that's why I put it pretty high and stuff. It's just kind of once again short though. And I'm going to include this game because why not? Contra the Anniversary Collection because you can achieve already achievements in this stuff. So yeah, other than that though, it's a fun collection and yeah, that's all. An amazing collection and stuff. So now at 120th place, which is Super Mario World and Adventure in the Forest Land. So Super Mario World and the Adventure of the Forest Land. I actually enjoy this Super Mario hack and stuff. But I think it's sort of a bit of a kind of a step down compared to, you know, Green Jerry's other Super Mario ROM hack and stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like, this was really fun. I enjoyed it and stuff because I had a great time and stuff, but and stuff, and yeah, I actually really enjoyed it and stuff, and yeah, and yeah, and yeah, pretty much. But overall, I think it was a great Super ROM hack, though. But in contrast with his other Super ROM hack that he released earlier this year, Super Mario the 4 Magic Wands here, which I'm going to be showcasing here. Super Mario the 4 Magic Wands, was in my opinion better, because it just felt kind of a bit more complete and it had a much more compelling plot and stuff. And I really enjoyed it a lot more and stuff. And I thought it was just the better Super ROM hack out of the two that Green Jerry made. But I'm really kind of a little bit disappointed and stuff because I just thought that was a better Super ROM hack. And it came out earlier, than Forest Lands. So, yeah. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. But I think 4 Magic Wands was better. Next up is Mighty Gun Vault and stuff, which is a fun 2D platforming video game. Now, even though this game is short, but what I like about this game is how very simple it is, like how very immediate it is, and how it's just NES and stuff, and how much I actually just having a blast with Mighty Gunvolt and stuff. So if I could find Mighty Gunvolt, bro. Here it is. Mighty Gun Vault, I overall enjoyed and had a great... Oh, wait, is this the Mighty Gun Vault? Yeah, it's Mighty Gun. I got the achievement there. But a great 2D platforming video game. Loved it. Yeah, funny number. And yeah, it was great for its simplicity and stuff. But yeah, I really loved it and stuff for its simplicity. So next up, on the opposite hand, at 118 for Mighty Gun Vault, 119 for some of the 4 Magic Ones, and 118, 24. Adventure Force Land. So now 117, which is the opposite. Infamous Second Son. This was a really great game. I really enjoyed it for its complexity. Why? Oh yeah, I also have a physical copy and stuff, but I played this on my PS5 and stuff, but yeah, here it is. So Infamous Second Son. I played this already on my PS5 early in last year and stuff, and I thought it was really great, honestly. For basically this the opposite of Mighty Gun Vault. For its complexity and stuff, that's pretty much the reason why I enjoy this game and stuff. Its complexity is the reason why I love it. So yeah. Anyways, that was 117. 116, Farland's Journey. This one I also really enjoy and stuff because it's a really amazing, cute, adorable 2D platforming video game. Now I put it higher than the other 2D platformers on this list because of its adorable, cute art style and how it has a really great amount of pacing and length to this game. And I have to say, honestly, I really enjoyed it for its great amount of for its pacing and length, honestly. And that's one reason why I actually enjoyed and ended up liking this game compared to the other 2D platformers lower on the list. Because this has a lot of great amount of pacing and length to it because of just, how, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. For its pacing, its cool power-ups, and its fun overworld map. And, of course, I 100%ed it because of how great it was. And, yeah, so I put it above higher. And also, the guy from Iron Meat composed this game soundtrack. So, yeah, that's what made me really excited. But, yeah, I really love this, honestly, for its fun 2D platforming action. And having enough content provided and good amount of pacing to it. So, yeah, love Farland's Journey. It was great. Okay, but anyways, moving on now. So, 115, which is, again, interesting, which is a very funny and absurd one, which is stick it to the stickman. Here it is. Stick It to the Stickman was a fun physics-like brawler and stuff, and oh my god, I'm surprised it got overwhelmingly positive and stuff. But it was very statistically where you have to defeat this corporate world and stuff, but then you became the corporate himself, what a hypocrite is. But it was really fun for that, just mechanic alone, and the absurd just, of the fun physics that's fun to just, mess around with, honestly, just made the game so fun, honestly, to be, just to mess around and just, to see what you can do and stuff. And that's what I really like about it. If I can find it on my Steam library, though. Where are you? Sticky to the stick man. I'm trying to find the culprit. I'll turn that down, please. Okay, where is it? Where the heck is it? There it is. Sticking to the stick man. I only got one achievement, and I played of course for 22 minutes. But I actually did play some offline hours, so it should have said 60, 70 minutes. But I loved it for its just fun, absurd physics and stuff, and just how fun it was. It's still in its early access form, so I don't want to review it yet. But man, it was really fun, and I absolutely enjoyed it, honestly, for just how absurd it was. So yeah. And now going for 114 and stuff, which is mouthwashing. Mouthwashing was a pretty creepy game in my opinion. I think it was a callback to the PS1 and stuff, but it was a game I enjoyed and stuff. But I won't play it again because of just how messed up it kind of was. But yeah, pretty much. But anyways, 113 now. Here we go. Steel Assault. Now this was a game I freaking enjoyed so damn much. Holy crap, man. Just, it's immediate fast-paced action, gorgeous pixel art, amazing rocking music, and just a fun story to follow and stuff for being very simple. And just an overall just fun, fast-paced, amazing excitement of bursts of action, man. Just, this game alone, man, is just great. And this music right here, Thunder Force 4 vibes, just how actually just badass this is, seriously. Its rope mechanic was fun, and yeah. Now, I am aware, of course, there are other game, which is Neon Inferno, which obviously suppress and destroys the heck out of this game because of how much better it is. But this game itself was just amazing, honestly. I enjoyed it. Even after Neon Inferno came out, I highly recommend you guys go play this, honestly, because this game was absolutely amazing, honestly. So, yeah. But anyways, that was Steel Assault, amazing. Now, 112, we have Tony Hawk Skater Pro and stuff. This is obviously the remake I think it came with, but this is Tony Hawk Skater Pro and stuff, and I thought it was alright. It does say mixed reviews, but I do think some of the criticism was fair because I think it took out one of the songs due to copyright. But I thought it was alright, honestly. For Activision, it's slightly one of their better works. It's not filled with damn microtransactions, I'll give them that. But, yeah, I do admit, though, the use of that AI that they used a bit is a little bit unacceptable. I don't like AI. I love human art, art that's made by passionate, love, soul, and humans who have heart, honestly. But it's still enjoyable. I still love it. But I won't play it again because of that AI stuff. But, yeah, I may play it, maybe buy it again on Nintendo Switch 2, honestly, and play it there. Because, yeah, this game, unfortunately, does suffer some performance problems on the PC. So I'm probably going to buy it again on, Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. But still a great game. Still recommend if you still want to get it and stuff. But I won't really play it until when I get, I guess, the physical copy. So, yeah. And finally, 111, 110, and 109, which is the Tomb Raider collection. The Tomb Raider collection for Nintendo Switch. And I actually do have it here. Which is... Here it is, Tomb Raider collection stuff. It was a fun collection to revisit these 3 games and stuff on the PS1, and it was really great. I finished up 3 of them, and I thought it was pretty great and stuff. My only problem, though, is that it still kind of has that jankiness and stuff, but you know what, I'll admit, it was really great and stuff, so yeah, I can see why people go for the games. And I can see why. I'm kind of looking forward to play that new Tomb Raider game and stuff, so yeah. So now, 108, Pokemon Legends CA. This one I actually have installed digitally on my Nintendo Switch 2, which I'm going to boot up. Where are you, Pokemon? Here it is. Pokemon, I have it installed and stuff. So, let me show you. Here it is. Pokemon right here. And yeah, I'm sorry for the blur and stuff, but Pokemon, I have it right here, and I thought it was really great. Although, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really going to play it again because I don't have the intention to finish it. because I still haven't been into the Pokemon series for a very long time since the DS and stuff. So I might play maybe this year, but there's so many games coming out, so I don't know if I'll have time to play Pokemon. But I still had some enjoyment out of it. So, but I didn't think the praise is almost fair, but it's okay and stuff. Pokemon Legends, yeah, it's alright. I put it high up because it's Pokemon and stuff, and a lot of people loved it, so that's why and stuff. It's not for me, but I can see why people enjoy it. I'm just a Mario guy, that's why. Next up is Blaster Master for the NES and stuff at 100 or 700 for Pokemon and stuff. And Blaster Master, man, it was a lot of fun, honestly. The game was just great, and I say it still holds up, honestly, really well years later. It's a fun Metroidvania game, honestly, and yeah. That's pretty much it. My only problem, though, is that it can get pretty hard at the end and stuff. But other than that, though, great Metroidvania. Holds up really well. 106 is, of course, the controversy game. Well, in the Devil May Cry community. DMC Devil May Cry. Yeah, the story of this game, I'll admit, was very bad. But the reason why I'm putting it high is because the combat was really fun, actually. I really had fun mastering the physics, mastering the hack and slash combos, and learning to get good, learning how to beat the boss fights and stuff. I won't lie, it was actually really good. And that grappling like hook thing, I'm not sure what it was. It was really kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I actually had some enjoyment out of it. I don't have the intention to finish it though, but I definitely could say I enjoyed it, honestly. And maybe I could return to this one day. But until then, I do want to play DMC5, honestly, because I haven't gotten a chance to play that due to lack of time, but yeah. But overall, I can really enjoy it. I put it high because of its fun hack and slash combo and how addicting it was, so yeah. 105 is Castlevania 1 for the NES. Of course, the Angry Video Game Nerd's favorite game, but I can't blame it because of this atmosphere and just how creepy and unsettling it could be. Yeah, I understand it can be bad because of its horrible physics, but look, it's the first game in the series, and it was, ahead of its time, okay? So that's why. That's why I put it high, because it kickstarted an important video game franchise that would inspire many modern indie devs, and maybe even big AAA devs, in terms of its horror and stuff. So I'm thankful for Castlevania and stuff for this. And so that's 105. At 104, we have another Super Mario Run hack, which is Splash Planet 2, a sequel to Splash Planet 1. And it was a great sequel. It was better than the first game in every single way, honestly. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Here's my comment right here. And I thought it was a better sequel compared to the first game, so yeah. Great Super Mario hack, but and yeah. And next up at 103, another Super Mario ROM hack, which is Super Luigi Land 2. And yeah, it's a Game of V Super Mario hack, and I know Game of V is known. I know she is known to make, very short and smaller hacks and stuff. And it was nice. I really enjoyed it. Although the only thing I do admit that I've been hearing criticism was the low gravity. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the low gravity didn't bother me, but I can definitely understand maybe why if you've gotten so used to the tight controls of Mario. But I think it's okay for some hacks to take a risk and stuff and go out of the the blue and stuff, out of the comforting area. But it was a great sequel to Super Mario, honestly, and I enjoyed it. So yeah. So next up at 102 place, which is Xenoblade Chronicles X Edition. I have again the physical copy and stuff, and I played it, and I definitely enjoyed it and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna showcase it. But yeah, okay. Here is Xenoblade Chronicles X Edition. It was overall really fun. I enjoyed it, and I had a really great time and stuff. And yeah, love the music though. The music, I did not expect it to go pretty dang hard. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X Edition. It was a really great game. I definitely enjoy it, and I definitely would recommend. I wouldn't really play it again though because of its length. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And at 101 place, we have Metal Slug 1. And in the first of the Metal Slug series, it's pretty much just Contra, but with a few more, gimmicks and stuff. But it's really great. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. And yeah, I thought it was just, really great and stuff. It was a great first game, but the sequels are obviously better. But I respect the first for, starting the entire series and stuff. And yeah. Finally, the last video game to talk about is... No, for part 3 and stuff. It's Castlevania Dracula's Curse. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. And this one is phenomenal. It's the best out of the trilogy. Makes sense since it's the final and then it is before they move on to the 16-bit era. And it's overall amazing, wonderful, and just well-designed, honestly, and well-crafted. Still holds up amazing. The music is phenomenal. The graphics are gorgeous. The story is amazing, and I love the alternate routes. It was really ahead of its time, and multiple playable characters. Just chef kiss, pure perfection. I do think the 16-bit and 32-bit entries, like Super, Bloodlines, and Sympathy, are obviously better, and they knock this game out. But this game is amazing, and probably one of the best NES games to own in your library, and yeah. But yeah, that was part 3 of Enan63's video game ranking of 2025. Stay tuned for part 4. So yeah, stay tuned for part 4.